motorcycle, back on the road. First, look, some deer out on the turn track. First really true ride of 2025, and I'm pumped because we're still in January and we're getting this in. We've had bitter cold, a couple polar vortexes. It's been really, really cruddy for the last probably 30, 40 days, and we got almost 50-degree day today. It's 48 degrees. You guys know me, or if you watch the channel, you know I hate cold. And but I've been itching to ride so bad, I just said screw it. Throw on some cold weather gear and at least go take a ride here close to home. I'm afraid some of these back roads might be icy, really icy still, so stick around, you might see me drop it. And towards the end of this ride, or actually the middle, we're going to actually go through a creek more than likely, so stick around for that. But doing a few rally races on the DR this year, some Backroads of Appalachia races, and really need to put the seat time in this year and just get accustomed to more miles without brakes and to just better navigation. Need to be able to navigate on the fly, which brings me to Onyx. I'm playing around with Gaia for the last few years, and I just really could not jive with Gaia, so I scrapped it. I went to Onyx. I seem to be jiving with it better so far. And then just this week they dropped their turn-by-turn navigation feature. So this is my first ride. I'm testing that out. Yeah, basically I need to get my butt accustomed to the seat and be able to do some longer mileage. I need practice night riding and navigating on because these 24 hours of Appalachia races that we're signed up for are 600 miles in 24 hours. So I've never rode a dual sport more than like 250 miles in a day, so it's going to be a shock for me. Good news is there is a few of us that are going to buddy ride these races. Mason's going to ride with me on his DR. Actually, the first one is in March, and they're doing that. That's not even going to have a bike class, so I'm going to do that in the Jeep. And then we're going to do some bike routes in May and June. So really excited. I say this every year, but the goal is to ride more in 2025, or deer, than I did last year. About 10 times as much as I did last year would make me happy. I say this every year, but my kids are a year older, things get a little bit easier, and yeah, I just want to put some miles in. Not sure if Onyx does this or not, but it'd be really cool if they did something that like kept track of your stats. And here's, you know, when you track your ride, here's the miles you've ridden this year or whatever. It'd be really cool. So I don't know what this road looks like, but we're gonna check it out. I went up this the other day and got stuck. I'll show you. I got stuck right here in my Jeep, spinning all four wheels. This was pure ice. Yeah, I've toyed around with different nav options. My 701 has a full-time GPS on there. It was just already like that when I got it. And I had actually purchased a Trailtech Voyager to go on this, but I ended up just selling it, letting it go. And let me tell you why, because I've got so many different dual sports. I've got this, I've got the 701, I've got the WR, we've got the CRF 250L, and I don't think it makes sense to put a GPS unit on every one. Plus, with Onyx and a phone, with all the features of the phone, I think this is more powerful, or at least more adaptable, and it just makes sense to have a good phone mount and charger on each bike and be able to quickly move this, just throw it on whatever bike I'm going on that day. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, we're getting to the point now. It could be a little bit of ice. Still a little bit of ice left on the road. Gotta be careful because these big bikes will slam you. I threw some heated gloves in my box back there. I was gonna put them on, but they're so thick I can't feel the clutch and brake in them. So I figured I'd see if I'm cold first, and I'm not. Like I said, it's 48 degrees. I'm rolling 30 miles an hour, and my hands aren't cold at all. Leather gloves. Now, if I was wearing like motocross gloves or something, yeah, but it's really amazing how warm these leather gloves can be, and you still get a very, very good feel out of them. Getting into some ice now, boys. Woo! That's what scares me about the night driving. So that's what's got me most scared about 24 Hours of Appalachia, these two races coming up. You know, I've never done more than 250 miles in a day on a dual sport. I just never needed to. And here I am signed up for 2 races this year that are 600 miles, pretty much nonstop. I mean, stopping for fuel, and that's it. And I've actively avoided riding at night because of things like that deer back there. I have hit a deer on a motorcycle before, and it was not fun. I don't want to do it again. And 600 miles, 24 hours, a lot of the ride is going to be at night. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous about that. So here over the next few months, I'm going to do, there's more deer crossing. I'm going to do more purposeful night rides, at least close to home. More comfortable with it. See how my vision's going to hold up, stuff like that.